Hey tribe, Sally Lawrence here, Sunday afternoon. I'm just kind of hanging out after I came back from my Costco run, and I've been coaching a group of folks from all up and down the West Coast on optimal nutrition. So I'm always getting asked, and not just from my coaching clients, but from other people as well. So what is it that you eat? And I was going to make this video just for them and post it up in their group, but I decided why not share it with everybody? So I'm going to show you what's in my refrigerator. Let's take a look. Hopefully it's going to let me turn my camera around. I guess here we go. There we go. All right, so here's what's in my refrigerator. It's a lot of stuff, actually. I'll just run down here real quick. So, top shelf, I've got homemade almond milk up there on the left. I've got a couple of different kinds of olives. Got a jar of sugar-free dill pickles back there. Got some artichokes we'll be working on this week. A bunch of eggs. I actually eat a lot of eggs. And then as we move down, I've got broccoli right over here on the right, got some green beans behind that, and you can't see it, but way back there in the back corner is a big head of cauliflower. Got some hard-boiled eggs here because they're handy to-go food. Beets, homemade sugar-free mayonnaise, sugar-free mustard, a little margarita mix left over. We're just kind of holding on to that. And then as we move down here, in the front I've got spinach. I've got 2 boxes in the back of lettuce mix, a head of red cabbage, an acorn squash. This is what I use as a ketchup instead of ketchup to make like cocktail sauce and stuff like that. Super simple. All you do is take a can of tomato sauce, that again, sugar-free, and I added some ground cloves to it. It's awesome. And then to make cocktail sauce, just put in some horseradish and a little bit of lemon juice. Great stuff. I've got 2 organic chickens here ready to go. I've got some nitrate sugar-free bacon in the very back there, way back there. And some grass-fed Polish sausage, which has like 3 ingredients in it. And then in the fruit bin, I've got lemons, limes, and a few apples, and that's really all that's in there. And in the veggie bin, we've got Brussels sprouts, bell pepper, carrots back there on the right, celery, and cucumbers. So the question, and the reason I'm doing this, the question I always get asked is, well, you know, how do you eat all that stuff without like using packages and things like that? So now that you've seen what's in my refrigerator, kind of what's going on this week, I've got those 2 chickens. So I'll be, one of them I'm going to roast. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the other one yet. But then I'll save the carcasses from both of them, and I'll use those carcasses and make bone broth. And because I'll have a lot, I'll probably wind up freezing some, but then I'll have it, you know, available whenever I want it. I didn't show you, in the very back on the left-hand side, I've got a can of crab meat, and I'm going to be making Maryland crab soup. Well, not exactly Maryland crab soup, because Maryland crab soup includes some vegetables that are currently not in season for me. A lot of you know that I'm eating seasonally, and I'm sure it's not real clear what that means, but certain vegetables that have a really sweet taste are not in season in spring, which is what I'm heading into on Monday. So I won't be putting corn in, which I typically would. I'm not going to put any carrots in, which I typically would. But instead, I'm going to use things like red cabbage and onions and celery, and I haven't even decided what else yet. I'm going to think about it a little bit and see what else is going to go in there. I know it's going to be amazing. And then, so I've got that coming up. The acorn squash is, excuse me, the acorn squash is going to get baked, and that's going to turn into a squash soup. I've actually got quite a bit of celery. I'm going to be making some celery soup with some cauliflower, so cauliflower celery soup, and that stuff freezes really well as well. We're coming into the season where I eat a lot of soups, I eat a lot of vegetables. Some days I don't have any meat at all, some days I do. Just depends on what's going on. So it's been a really amazing journey learning how to eat seasonally over this past year, and the difference that it's made in the way that I feel, both, physically, my energy level is through the roof. I've released a bunch of weight that I didn't need. Most importantly, I fixed my arthritis, so that's like super cool. And I'm just really loving it. So I'm having a great time. I hope you got some ideas from this. If you did, post something in the comments down below and, let me know what you're thinking. So hope you had some fun, and we'll catch you the next time. I got some cooking to do this afternoon. See you soon.